How you doing? My name is Lou Diaz. I'm a mix engineer from Miami, Florida. I'm here at the awesome Astro Studios in Atlanta. I've worked with artists like Pitbull, DJ Khaled, Morgan Heritage, and many, many, many more. In this video, I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna show you guys a bunch of the mistakes that I made early on in my career that I see a lot of people make as well today, that hopefully will help you not make the same mistakes, become a better mixer, give you a leg up, and get you there quicker than I did. One of the first mistakes I made using EQs, I see people still do it to this day, and they take a sweeping EQ to find something that's wrong with a vocal or any sort of like sound. But what they do is they boost a very narrow frequency and they start sweeping. And the thing is, if you boost 6 to 10 dBs, everything's gonna sound bad. You're gonna find tons of problems with any sound if you're boosting that much. What I learned was to listen first. Listen first and then say, okay, I feel this is too boxy sounding, or there's something wrong with the low end there, it's too much. What I use now is a C6 in solo, which is at 0, nothing's being boosted, just to identify and confirm that what I heard was right. So I'll show you real quick on here. This is a vocal from Jamari from Morgan Heritage.
Like send them love ID, but someone while you're by my side. And we not care what them chat about we, you'll be right here by my side.
So you can hear the vocal right there, how boxy the bottom, and there's too much body on there, around 200, right? So I don't know, is it 200, is it 250, is it? So what I do is I'll show you real quick with the C6, I'll go and play it, and then I'll search for it, which is this band here, and I'm gonna solo and search. But notice, I'm not boosting any volume.
What is a C6? What's a C6?
That helped me to confirm that that's where I want the top of my bell to be. You follow me? So
What's a C6, motherfucker? What's a C6? C6. What the fuck is a C6? I have a C6 still alive. No, these are presets. What is a C6? Effects. Let's go to effects. C6. Do I have one of those? Alright, I know I've seen one on my shit before. Is it over here? Where?
now I know that it's 122. I said 200. So that gives me now an area where I'm actually going to boost back. And I'll play for you with Engage now. You can see how much reduction. Although I have 2 bands there, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Like send them love ID, but someone while you're by my side.
So that corrected that area, obviously overcorrecting a little bit, but I'm just showing you what the plugin does. And what I'm not doing is I'm not chasing my own tail by correcting a bunch of stuff that's just sounds wrong because I'm boosting, 10 dB when I'm sweeping, right? This is a much better approach. Another mistake that I made also as a new mix engineer, and that I see people make today as well, especially when I receive sessions, is this idea of like underusing verbs, using them just stock, in other words. So for example, with a verb, pre-delay is a big deal with verbs. the moment that the voice comes on to the time you hear the verb, that's what we call the pre-delay. The pre-delay is set to 0. That means the verb starts right when your vocal starts.
Let me just listen.
And before, I didn't know that, so I would go on and just throw a bunch of verb on there. And it sounded great at the beginning. But as the mix started getting fuller and fuller and more advanced, then I'd be like, man, the vocal sounds cloudy. And the reason why is because that verb is too close to when the vocal is talking or singing or rapping, whatever. And so the pre-delay shifts that. The amount you do, that's up to you. But what it's doing, it's moving out of the way of the vocal a little bit. So the vocals transients are there, and then the verb is still there. And I'll show you here. I use the R verb here. And pre-delay, which you'll notice right here, is set to 0. So if I play the vocal, it's just going to play the verb immediately when the vocal starts.
Like send them love ID, but someone while you're by my side.
That sounds fine now, right? Because you're just hearing the vocal and the verb is there. But the thing is, there's no space between the vocal starts and the verb starts. And this pre-delay allows us to delay when the verb will come in as opposed to the vocal. And that helps to sort of move things out of the way. This only has 160 milliseconds, but that's enough to get the verb out of the way. And I'll show it to you real quick. I'm going to throw it all the way up so you can hear it.
Like send them love ID.
I got a feeling this ain't what I want to be watching.
So those vocal transients sound so much better because the vocals now is not being, clouded by the verb of it. You follow me? So we're pushing it out of the way. And that was something that I learned with time, by just trial and error and making that mistake and trying to figure it out. That's a more pro way of using a reverb. Another thing too is you can follow the verbs with the cues.
I'm not mixing nobody's vocals.
In fact, on the R verb here, you already have these dampening tools and EQ tools, and you can see here that I'm pulling back to make it softer sounding. So shaping your reverbs is a good thing. You could delay a verb and give it some really cool, stereo imaging. We can get super advanced. I wasn't utilizing any of that stuff. I was just doing played up, and that was it. It was a verb, and a lot of people do that, and I think it's important to explore. And this way, you're doing two things. You're creating a better mood, and you're also making room for the vocal to sit in front of you. And the same thing with the delays. It sounds great, but it could also become just too much mud when you have a ping pong or a quarter note delay or even an eighth note delay, too close to the vocal. So what we do a lot of times is we take the high pass filter and roll all the low end off, a low pass filter to get the high end off in order to give it that dreamy feel so that you could put more delay and it not be in the way. There's not too much traffic going on.
Like send them love ID, but someone while you're by my side.
Shut up. 8 months ago. I hate videos like these, man. I'm not looking how to do anything. I'm looking... Well, of course I want to know how to as well. But I don't watch these. I don't watch these to, like, oh, that's how he does it and copy it. Like, the way I think the way I learned making beats this fast is by knowing what I wanted to do. And then watching videos and going, I could use that. No, I can't. I'm not gonna lie. When it came to watching videos to get better at this beat making shit, I've came across more things I don't want to do. You know what I mean? Like people teaching shit more like, I don't want to know that. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, like looking at these videos, I don't know none of these people. So I could be taking advice, for all I know, from somebody that's the busy works of mixing. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to take advice from somebody that's the busy works of mixing and then think I'm good at it. Cause there's people in his comments that's like, whoa, I appreciate you teaching me this shit. And it's like, man, here's what I did wrong. 6 mistakes I used to make in my early days. No. making a beat from scratch. Sneak peek. No, you see what I'm saying? Like, look at this. Look who pops up, bro. That's evil of YouTube. For anybody to search how to do anything with beats and this guy pop up. And I know that 1 year into this shit. I tell you, I watched a couple. I don't even use this DAW. I watch shit from people's DAWs I don't even have. Just like I said, I watched. My way of learning isn't like, oh, let me see how this guy does this and then do the same shit. My way of learning is like, okay, I can't explain what I want to do, but in my head I know what I want to do. And that's weird to say, but I found that's common with this music shit. Like, especially when you're digging for samples, it's like you know what you're looking for, but you can't explain it type shit. It's like that. Just like that. Man, look at all these people. It's like, who do you take advice from? It's all sneak peeks. But yeah, my way of learning is like, okay, I want to do this shit. Oh, that's how he does that? That's a good way of doing it. You know, let me try that, but try it my way. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. And I don't see how I could come across those types of video with this mixing shit. Like, who do I go to for mixing? Hip-hop songs from start to finish with only plugins. That's an hour and 47 minutes. I'm not gonna sit here an hour and 47 minutes. Shit, actually, that hour and 47 minute reading that made me yawn, man. Fuck out of here. Another thing too, it's like a lot of these plugins, I'm trying to figure out exactly what the fuck they do. Trying to figure out what the fuck they do, and then I'll type them in because I don't know what half of these shits do, so I'll type them in to see what they do, and then it just like you end up with fucking the results to the search is just a whole bunch of people that don't own the plugin trying to give a review about it on some Weaver Beats type shit. Like, bro, I'm trying to learn how to use the plugin. If I'm looking it up, I already got it 9 times out of 10. I'm not saying people ain't looking it up to see what it's about, but why wouldn't somebody want to look it up to see what the fuck it's about while being able to see somebody use it and show you how to use it? I load half these shits up and I just twist knobs. I need to know how to use these shits. And if I'm even loading them in the right fucking channels and shit, I need to figure that out. Tell you what, if I made it this far in the year, when I figure this out, it's gonna be good. Figured out a little bit about some music theory last night, praise the Lord. So that's a good thing. Got me motivated to try to add to sample chops instead of just chopping samples. Like this. What does this do? I don't understand how to use that shit. First of all, let's just like... Did I close it? What's up here? lot of you know what sucks about looking up these fucking tutorials and shit too? Oh, wrong fucking screen. You know what else sucks about looking up these fucking tutorials about how to do shit? Is the fucking music that's playing. I'm gonna give this guy a chance. Fuck it. He might tell me something I don't know.
Are you a producer who's been cooking up beats for a while, but your mixes still ain't hitting the way you want? Trust me, I've been there. For years, mixing was one of the hardest parts of producing for me. After 5+ years of producing full time, I've learned a lot through trial and error, but you don't have to go through all of that. Because in this video, I'm going to break down the 5 biggest mixing lessons that completely changed the way my beats sound. These are things I wish someone had told me years ago. Just all the essential sauce you can use to level up your mixes in one video.
I'm telling you, like, I gotta hear one of your beats before I take any of your advice. To be honest with you, I could be taking advice from the busy works of mixing. Do you have beats? Do you have beats? See what I'm saying? The guys that do this never have a beat up. Never have a fucking beat up. The guys that do this never have a fucking beat up, bro. Never. Alright, I don't want your advice. If I can't hear your music, I don't want your advice, brother. I produce for Let's see. Nigga said he made a beat for Metro. Metro's a beat.
So
maker.
Metro just released another.
Oh, you're just remaking shit. Man, no, brother. Brother, we don't want advice from you. This mixing shit to figure out, like, who to take advice from is gonna be a lot harder than this beat making shit. The beat making shit, I was able to get where I got in 1 year because I pretty much knew what I wanted. I wanted to sample, I wanted to learn how to chop, I wanted to get my chops in the right area. I learned timing, I learned what quantize was, I'm learning now what keys are. Like, it was easy because it's not like, oh, watch this person and do exactly what that person's doing, because you're not trying to make their beat. But this mixing shit is, the way they teach you is like, do this, do that, do this, do that. But so far, I ain't come not one person with an example. What happened? I ain't come across not one person with an example of their fucking beats. Show me some beats before I take your advice, buddy. How to mix rap vocals. Who is this guy? Like, is he legit? Oh yeah, he look legit. But I don't want to rap mix vocals. I don't want to mix vocals. I want to mix a beat. Nobody's mixing beats. Nobody's showing nobody how to mix beats on YouTube, bro. I just want to make sure, like, I need a blueprint. That's all I want, is a blueprint. Not how to, not hey, do this, do that. But I need a blueprint from somebody that, how to mix beats. Here we go. But do you have beats I can hear before I take your advice? What the fuck is this? Watching videos with Fade? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is...
In today's video, I'm going to show you how to mix a beat in FL Studio from start.
Yeah, shut up. Let me hear a beat. You got a beat on here? See if I even want your advice. I'm telling you, everybody that does this don't got a fucking beat on here. They be milking YouTube, bro. It's the Weaver Beats effect right here. Let's talk about this shit but not create. Look at all these, look. And then these are the guys that go, oh, I don't make beats on this channel, silly. I make beats on a... Why wouldn't you make beats on a channel you're giving advice on your music on? Unless you got something to hide. Because there's guys like me that want to hear something before I take your advice. Because I almost took advice from Busy Works until I heard his beats. I was like, yo. And that's when I first started. I was smart enough to go, yo, hold on. Nah. And from that experience, I know I'm not taking none of your guys. It could be the greatest advice. I don't want no ChatGPT video. These guys are looking shit up on ChatGPT and having ChatGPT write them a script. And then they just sit in front of the camera. Half of these guys don't even fucking buy the plugins they're trying to teach you about or the shit they're trying to teach you about. They're just showing you video examples and talking about it. Fucking nasty work, bro. The power of gang staging. Whatever that is. What is gang staging?
Understand how it works. So I'm gonna break it all
Yeah, okay, let's hear your beat.
down for you. I got a beat open here that I finished, and I'm gonna mix this beat from scratch using gain staging so you can see just the volume of the sample from the source, which would be this knob.
You showing people how to use Fruity
Okay,
Loops
so
or how to mix? Because mixing could be applied to any DAW, right? I don't want to know how to use Fruity Loops, my guy.
I'm gonna watch basically where it hits right here. It's coming through really loud right now. So I'm gonna turn down this.
Not gonna
knob
lie. Let's check
then
your
you
beat.
adjust it
'Cause
using
I
these
don't
faders.
like that one. Alright, no, don't do that talking shit. How do you shut up? You shut up. Yeah, stop talking. We're looking for beats here. Making better guitar loops. Nah, make the beat, brother. Free VST. It's not even the same guy. New plugin chord. It's always these guys, man. Alright, here we go. Making the beat from scratch.
Add some drums to it. I'm gonna start with the clap and the hi-hat.
I know how to make a beat, but yep, see? Busy Works. We're all set, buddy. We don't want your advice. I don't want your advice. Shut up. Get out of here. I don't want your advice. I need like a owl, a knife, Apollo. Like I need some soulful hip hop makers to show me how they mix their beats. So I can be like, alright, there's a blueprint I can work with and build off of. You don't want to learn from, like, come on. That's what people got to do. These guys are getting away with this shit. Search their music. All these guys doing fucking how-tos and, like, look, let's see his beats. This is just a short. Let's go to your channel, fucker. How do we do it? Oh, Lord. Alright. We don't want to hear none of that shit. How to get a well-balanced mix. Everybody's using FL, huh?
Here's how you can get better at balancing your mixes.
Yeah.
Every now and again, turn
Here's how you get better at showing me one of your beats before you even talk to me, buddy. Make it better. Make your beats louder. I'm telling you, these guys ain't making beats, man. They're ChatGPTing. Alright, here we go. We got a beat. techno?
You got me haunted, cause when I sleep, I hear your voice
That sounds nice.
through my dreams. You love me, I know, I know.
Alright, that sounds nice. See, not my genre, but it sounds nice. Let's see what this sound like. I might listen to you.
Yeah. I don't know what a hit record is, but yeah, I know I like this vibe.
Is this his shit though?
They tell me say your boy slow down, but the man must grow.
That's a bad mix. Bad mix. I don't want to hear anything about mixing from you, my guy. Yeah, you see, I think I'm just gonna have to go the trial and error way. Which sucks. I don't want to do it that way. I need a blueprint. I need a blueprint. Like don't put this on the main channel. Don't do this. Do this. These are the type of plugins that you want to go for on drums. These are the type of plugins you want to use for your keys. This is what you want to use for your bass. This is what you want to use to add punch to your drums a little bit. This is what you want to do for clipping. This is what you want, Just let it ash. Just a whole bunch of people trying to get views. Saying a whole bunch of nothing. The amount of videos that you would click on here before you come across the one that's actually saying something to you. It's crazy. Who is this guy?
How you doing? My name is Lou Diaz.
This guy?
I'm a producer, mix engineer from Miami, Florida. Today I'm going to cover the kick and sub
Look at that
relationship,
place.
and
That
how it
place
affects
is
my mixes
beautiful.
and so on. My mindset when it comes to mixing the low end compared to vocals, vocals are the center of the song. They generally over every style of music, you're going to have the vocals going to be the center.
I think I'm going to listen to this
It's gonna be what
guy.
people want to connect with. But in hip hop, very close second is the bottom of the song. It needs to have an impact.
I don't see Waves lying about this guy working with Jay-Z. Or would they? We know Jay-Z's work.
It needs to have an aggressive feeling. Now, that doesn't mean every record's the same, but generally speaking, a good hip hop record, if that low end isn't, hitting you right, it's gonna be a problem. So
Seen a lot of Jay-Z videos of him creating.
I
I've never
put a lot
seen
of
this
time
guy.
into making sure that's working, and also that it doesn't ultimately interfere with the vocal. I'm gonna play the session for you guys to just get familiar with the way the song goes and the way it sounds right now.
That sounds amazing. I'm not gonna lie. How is he doing that?
So that gives you a basic idea of the sonics that are there. I'm just looping the hook. That's the most intense part of the record. So the first time I ever heard an 808 in Miami coming out of the trunk of a car was a record named Give the DJ a Break by Dynamix 2. And boy, that changed my life. First time I heard that, I thought, bass is life. So now I'm gonna move on to the sub. I'm gonna jump around a little bit back and forth because like I said, there's a lot of relationship between these two elements. And I'm gonna show you pretty much how I got the sub to get those low frequencies
What
in
is
there.
that?
And normally I would use an R-Bass or something like that, but
Oh,
in
he's
this case
using
I
all
use
the
Vitamin,
Waves
and I'll show you why.
plugins. It's okay.
Vitamin is a really cool plugin because it's almost everything mashed up into one.
What
It's not
is
an
it
exciter,
called?
it's not an EQ, it's not a compressor, it's kind of all of it together. And
Exciter,
if you notice
EQ,
here, I
compressor.
panned everything to the middle, right here,
I have that.
because you want sub-frequencies to come mono, right down the middle of the record. You never want to pan kick snares, or, I mean, you could, but in hip-hop, the strength is going to come from the middle, from the mono. So now if you notice, it almost seems like the sub is actually going down a little bit. But what's happening here is the tone. Now you got to remember when
You're
you
not
have,
really
you have an
telling me
808
what
you're
you're
dealing with.
doing.
Sometimes people
This
think,
is
oh,
telling
I just
you.
got to add a ton of sub. But the definition of that 808 is not going to come through a laptop. It's not going to come through a pair of maybe 5-inch speakers a lot of people have at home. So you got to be very mindful of frequencies that are much higher than where the sub sits in order to hear the tone, because we would all love to have $80,000 pair of speakers to listen to, but not everybody does. So although the low end is the sub and it matters very much, you have to pay a lot of attention to the upper frequencies on this sub. And this is what I did with Vitamin here. So now I'm going to the blend of both.
Fuck. 3 in a row all the time.
Now, if you solo each one of these, it'll give you a good idea of what you're affecting.
What's he using?
And do you see that? That's a very high frequency for the boom. But in this case,
see, this is where I start. This is the same shit as looking up music theory. I start to get like, what the fuck are you talking about? All right, let's break this down as simple as possible. How to mix. All right, let's break this down as simple. We're gonna break this down. Oh, I missed the how. How to mix drum kicks. Let's start there, and then we'll do, and then who the fuck is this guy? I know who this guy is, but he's always trying to sell his fucking plugin. He's always trying to sell his plugin. Let's see what he's saying about a snare.
It's always good if you have duplicating frequencies to pick the winner. And a lot of people don't roll the 6 to 7 to 8K off a snare. But as soon as you do, and let the hi-hat dance, and now we're in the age where the hi-hats are pretty prominent, that will give you the separation of a snare and a hi-hat. It's always good if you have duplicating frequencies.
I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what he just said. What does that even mean? What's the word, Roots? I don't even know what that guy fucking... What is he talking about? Okay, mix kicks like a pro. Let's see what he's talking about. Since nobody's showing you how to mix a whole beat, let's do it let's do it a sound at a time.
It would be cool to know how to perfect them, right? Welcome to MixElite.com.
I don't want to milk it no more. I want to know what I'm doing.
Kick sample selection, how to shape them to
I
always
don't care about... Hold on. First of all, let's see if I even want your advice.
Welcome to MixElite.
Shut your ass up. You got beats? Or you just talking? I'm not taking advice for the bit from the busy works of the mixing community. He don't got no beats. He's just talking. How do I know if I want your advice, motherfucker? Who are you? Who are you? My beats are on another channel, though. I bet.
Welcome to MixElite.
Shut your ass up. I don't want your advice. I don't want your advice. I don't want your advice. EQ settings for drums. That guy's hitting the fucking drums. I don't want to touch a short. All right, who's this guy? He looks legit. Chris Lord, mixing with. This nigga's just selling plugins, man. Don't sell me nothing. Show me something. Mix kicks like a pro. This that same guy? Yeah, that's that same guy. Who the fuck is this chick? 8 levels of kicks and bass mixing. You got beats?
A lot of things change in my channel, but there is one thing that never changes.
He's talking about
You need a drama, take it out.
Out
Another one,
samples.
jump another octave.
Hold on,
One
shut
more
up,
time.
shut up, I'm reading. Sheesh. Alright, this hoe got beats. You got beats? Everybody wanna be like fucking Weaver Beats and just talk and not make beats. Where's your beats? How do we even know if we want your fucking advice? Your shit could sound like shit for all we know. Who are you? Make a beat. Look at all these videos, no beats. Just, hey, do this, do that. Where's your beats? Give me an example. Negative. We don't want your advice. Tell you, YouTube, man. YouTube. This used to be the place to go to learn. Now everybody got this shit saturated with stupid fucking clips. Alright, this guy I know is a somebody. I know this guy's a somebody. But he's always just trying to sell his plugin.
The Masters, 15-time Grammy Award winner Jason Joshua revealed how he processes 808s that need more sauce. Start by placing an EQ on your 808s.
Motherfucker, let him tell me. What's his name? Let's see. Let's try that. Something's gotta give. I can't keep milking this shit. I know it doesn't sound horrible, but I want my shit to sound great. I am not finna settle. No. We don't care about his multi-band compressor. We just wanna look. Let's just write mixing. Mixing vocals, mixing drums. Alright, here we go. Let's start there. Alright. Don't talk about your fucking plugin. I don't care about the portal.
The tambour loop. It was giving me with
just give me a blueprint. All I need is a blueprint.
Compressor. Once again, as you can see.
Alright, compress. There we go. What are you compressing?
Instance, he is truly using it and giving it a sound through the plugin. So if I took this plugin off, and you can see how much it's taken away, it distinctively changes the sound. So
okay, bitch, but what are you compressing?
You know what? This is what you wanted.
What do you got it on?
Let me just try to make it better. So the first thing I thought of was the vibe of the record, and at the time, and I'll take these all off, show you how I got it. Don't even sound like the same one. It's very ticky.
What do you do?
Very poofy at the bottom, not really solid. So I just dirty it up a little bit.
Well, fucking, you lying, because I ain't hear a difference.
Show you how I got it. Don't even sound like the same one. It's very ticky. In this instance, he is truly using.
Oh no, you're right. It sounds
giving
different.
it a sound through. I'll show you how I got it. Don't even sound like the same one. It's very ticky.
Is that a good thing though, motherfucker? Oh, that's gonna be a long day.
Very poofy at the bottom, not really solid. So I just dirty it up a little bit with the lo-fi. I love this plugin. You know, you're adding the distortion and saturation that gives it the weight that it needs. This was actually after the 1176, so I just brought it down before I brought the lo-fi, before I knew I was going to do anything else. He had a trim on it, so I just left it.
Oh yeah, let me send you the stubs to that
I
shit.
took it off and just fixed it with the gain.
I gotta figure out what's the name of the beat. Hold on, I gotta check my email. Let me let this play.
The Pro Q2, you're taking a little bit of the low end off because obviously the 808.
Shut up. Check my emails. Did I email it to you or no? I sent it to you through Discord. Okay, I think I hear what beat it is. Now we just gotta fucking find it. Because it's named something completely different in the DAW than the actual wave that I sent you. So now we just gotta find this shit. I'm finna be way more organized this year. That's why we gotta figure this mixing shit out real quick and get these shits really good. What could be the name of this shit? Down here somewhere. Let's go like this. Fuck it. Not that. Let's just look. Fuck it. Oh, I should have stopped that beat. I should have stopped that beat. Good, you're on here too. You can show me how to send the stems correctly. Cause last time I fucking tried to send stems, I had a hard time. I ain't gonna lie. So now that we're live, maybe you could like be like, yeah, press that, press this. And also like, if the stems are MIDI, is that bad? Do I mix like the separate tracks down in the wave file and then send it to you like that? Or is them sending it to you with like MIDI files and it gonna fuck it up? This shit's loading and got my other beat skipping. I should have stopped it. Fuck. Got this live and get on. I don't even I took Discord off my computer, bro. Oh, look at that. First try, nigga. Alright. So you want the stems to this, right? So question. Is the MIDI waves are best for me, but MIDI works too. I just don't know, like, cause if you like, this is the instrument I use and it's MIDI. So I don't know if like, if you don't have this instrument, is it not gonna play for you if it's MIDI? That's why I'm asking this. Or is it still gonna give you the sounds? Don't mind me, I'm new, so I really don't know. You're really teaching me shit right now by telling me. Like, MIDI's fine. It's cold, bro. So it's cool. You'll still get the sounds, pretty much, even if you don't have any DAW trans. All right, word, bet. Enough said. Enough said. Let's get this shit right for you. We'll mute the wave. Oop, wrong one. Mute the wave. You want the kick, snare, hi-hat separated, or do you want that all, the drums all in one track? You want it you want it broken down, or you just want the stems like this? Because right now I have all the drum sounds on one track, which is right here, but I could easily separate it with one button. So let me know. You want it separated so you could mess with the hats yourself too, or all that shit? Alright, got you. Alright, let me unmute this. Boop. Boop. Let's get rid of the tracks we don't need, or the instruments I didn't use, so you don't get no empty shit. This and that can go. I'm gonna delete the final wave because you already have that anyways, so I'm gonna delete these, and I already have a copy of it too, so I'm gonna delete the final mix so you don't get that in the stems. This is my chops up here. Let me delete my chops. Okay, so we got the tag. We got the drums. This is the second drum. My second options for chops. I didn't use that. We can get rid of that. Okay. We got the drums separated already? Yeah, we do got the drums separated. Nice. Snare. Kick. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let me label everything for you real quick. So, well, it should be obvious. Alright, let me double check something. Send a master mix too, just in case. You got the you don't have the master mix already? I thought I already sent that. Like the shit I just deleted is what I just sent. I already sent you that. I got it in a file anyways. I'll send that. Oh, or do you want it? You want the final master mix in the stems too? That way you could line shit up better? Is that what you're saying? Yes, okay. Well, I gotta put it back. Hold on. All right. As a matter of fact, we can do this easier, so I'm not doubling my fucking work. Remove track and instrument. Bye bye. Boom. We don't need you. Right here. Remove track and instrument. Remove track and instrument. Remove track and instrument. Remove track and instrument. Boom, boom, boom. Get rid of these. Shift. Unmute everything. Bada boom, let's play it, make sure. Oh, it's because this is playing with it. Alright. Now we're gonna select all. Song. Export stems. Okay, you got the drums right here with the song separated. We got you muted. Should I unmute this? Yeah, let me unmute that so it doesn't come through muted. Okay, songs. I only done this once. Export stems. Let's make sure we got everything. Tag. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Between loop. Wave file. Boom, boom. Let's name this roots. Alright. I think we're good. Okay. Alright, that's just saving. What up? What up, Hank? That shit's saving. Damn, I don't got Discord on my computer, so I gotta email this to me and then send it to you on my phone. Unless you want to give me your fucking email in the Discord, I could just email it to you through Google Drive. Through Google Drive. Let me hold on. Let's play something. Alright, let's see. Alright, yeah, we got it all. Let me check my Discord. I'm just gonna email it to myself and then send it to you like that. That's gonna be a lot easier. I love you. I love you. I'm just skipping. Cut it out. Just because I'm doing too much on my computer over here. Let's X that out. Alright. Let's do Damn, I don't want to email them all one at a fucking time. Let's go to Google Drive. Let's close this. Hold on. I'm sorry, I had to take Discord off my fucking PC. For some reason it had a mind of its own and just kept opening by itself when it wanted to. Pissing me off. Especially while I was making music. So I was like, fuck that, I'm taking this shit off my PC. I had to get it the fuck off my PC. And then at that, like, for some reason on my PC, Discord like would load for like 30 seconds with just a black screen. So when it would take over, it would just give me a black screen for 30 seconds and then load. And I'd be like, fucking Discord, bro. I had to get it the fuck out of here. And this shit's skipping because I'm over here trying to send files. Stop it, be nice. What are you doing? There we go. My shit froze? Oh shit, wrong button. God damn. Alright, new. Yeah, let's make this shit into one folder. How about that? Yo, stop skipping, bitch. Alright, press this. No. My computer's doing too much at once. No. Thank you. Can we get this shit organized? Thank you. No wonder. Get all this shit out of here. You can tell I don't open this browser. God damn. Get all the notifications just from opening my browser. Sheesh. Alright, we want that in there. That in there. Let's get the whole folder. I'll just send you a folder instead of sending you fucking one thing at a time. I hope I'm doing this right. I don't know how to send people stems. Alright, we're Gucci. Boom. got a folder now. Now we new folder. Create. Now we should just be able to drag that shit right up in there, right? Like that. There we go. Less than a minute left. It's just loading in the Google Drive, and then I'm gonna get it off my phone and then send it to you through Discord. Unless you send me your fucking email already. I love you. No email. No email. Let's see something. If I compose and I hit R, you pop up? No, you don't. Let's try it over here. Compose, roots. Nope, no roots. You're gonna have to get it through Discord. Alright, we're back to figuring out this mixing shit. Oh fuck, I closed it. He said to start with a compressor. Let me find the video again. Oh yeah, I still gotta wait. Let's wait for this so my fucking PC ain't doing too much at once. Up 11 out of 11. Oh, I think we're done. Let me see. Check my Google Drive on my phone. Yeah, there it is. Now, I gotta download them all one by one. God damn it. Let me mute up. Roots, that email would be clutch right now. Super clutch. Email. Damn, alright, fuck. I'll just download them. I thought this was gonna be faster, but it's not. Alright. Download. That's that one. Download. That's 2. Download. That's 3. Download. 1, 2, 4. 5. What email, bro? Hold up. I'm dealing with. Oh, oh yeah. Now I was asking for your email, but it's cool. I already downloaded it. I'm sending it through Discord. You can handle that. Go ahead. Allow Discord. Yeah, allow. Wow. Can I select more than one at a time, bro? The fuck? Oh, I can. Too many. You can only do 10 at a time. Alright, 1, 2. 1, 2. Motherfucker, bro. Files. Audio. 1. Literally just need to send one more, you assholes. You can't let me send 11. Uh-oh, this file exceeds the size limit. Upgrade to Discord Nitro. The fuck? I'm sending one at a time, bro. This shit pissing me off. In this app. Alright. I can't even send one at a time. Yeah, Discord ain't letting me send nothing. Oh, for sure, Hank. Hell yeah. Yeah, I need an email. It's too big to send a pause. To send to Discord. Homie, hit me up on Discord. Let's chill for a few. I just messaged you for your email on Discord. But take your time, bro. No rush. Finish talking to your shorty. I gotta fucking get this shit. I'm still on the same beat from last night. But I need to get some information first. I need a blueprint to this mixing shit. So I'm not just winging it like I've been doing. What video was I just watching? Oh, this one. See what this guy's talking about.
You're adding a little bit of what you need. You know, that upper high mid that just lets that cut.
What are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about anymore.
Now we'll go over each individual, the tambour loop. It was given me with the CLA 76. I guess that's his go-to compressor. Once again, as you can see, in this instance, he is truly using it and giving it a sound through the plugin. So if I took this plugin off, and you can see how much it's taken away, it distinctively changes the sound. So I commit. I'm saying, you know what? This is what you wanted. Let me just try to make it better. So the first thing I thought of was the vibe of the record. And at the time, I'll take these all off, show you how I got it. Don't even sound like the same one. It's very ticky. Very poofy at the bottom, not really solid. So I just dirty it up a little bit with the lo-fi. I love this plugin. You know, you're adding the distortion and saturation that gives it the weight that it needs. This was actually after the 1176, so I just brought it down before I brought the lo-fi, before I knew I was gonna do anything else. He had a trim on it, so I just left it. I could have easily taken it off.
I thought distortion was a bad thing.
The Pro Q2, you're taking a little bit of the low end off because obviously the 808 is taking or occupying all of that. And you're adding a little bit of what you need. You know, that upper high mid that just lets that cut through. And then
on what, the drums?
A noise suppressor, as you can see, which changes everything. You're like, why would you use the noise suppressor? You can't hear the difference between that and not, and some people use it like, oh, let me take away the noise. I'm taking away the fidelity. I'm fucking this loop up. And if you can't tell the difference between this, it's a totally different song. As opposed
How
to
the fuck do you do that? That sounded amazing.
Sometimes wrong is right. Sometimes you got to make something not beautiful to understand how beautiful it is. I do it all the time. And last but not least, it's just a subtle off the top.
On what?
And a little bit of the woofiness.
On your drums?
Every time the low conga hits. And obviously taking away some more of the high mids.
Gibberish to me right now.
And then put a little bit of the attack back on. But you know, I always try to remove stuff so things can be on its own and separated. The bass has its frequency region, the loop has its frequency region, so on and so forth. And when they all work together, it absolutely sounds beautiful.
That sounds fucking amazing.
Let's go right back to the loop real quick. See this, Dave? I'll call it louder. Super simple. You see these 4 aux tracks that are connected to the drum track? So with these 4, I'm making up what I'm losing by hitting the compression and the limiter and the black box super, super hard. First thing that goes to me when I ever do it is either low end, too much low end, but obviously we don't need to worry about that because we have the 808. But more importantly, the transients, which give you the life of the record. Overall, I added the transients back. I
fuck's
call
a
it
transient?
Transformer. It's a decapitator with the drive, mid-aggressive. The tone's a little bit dark because obviously we don't want to overhype this record and taking a little bit of the high end off. I got my Dr. Dre preset on my compressor. We call it cross-eyed. So you got the attack at 30.
All right, so he's compressing.
Release and a 2-to-1 ratio. And then I add the distortion back, which I love. I play with the mix all the time to find that sweet spot. But it usually pretty much stays the same. And then I take all of
you're
the low
doing
end
all
out
the drums together,
and just add back
or
the
one
transients,
sound at a time?
which is really, really important in the record. And then you'll see the difference. So that's with. And this is without.
I don't hear a difference on that one,
So
buddy.
you can see it just adds.
I don't hear a difference on that one.
Without. So that's with. And this is without.
I don't hear a fucking difference
So you can see it just adds a very subtle top end of that spark. And you see the compressor, which is really important, taking about 8 away, but obviously the attack's at 30, so it's letting that transient sneak through. And then
all right, buddy. Thank you. That's a start. That's a start. That's a start. Now you're giving me a blueprint. That's a start. Studio One compressor. What the fuck? How do I use it? We're not doing 25 minutes. We'll do the guy with the weird haircut.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Studio One with
Don't
me,
yell
Gregor.
at me.
Today we're covering one of the two most
Fuck,
important mixing tools in your arsenal, and that is the compressor next to the equalizer. A lot of people argue that the equalizer is far more important than the compressor, and often even proudly proclaim that they don't use any compression on their music. And I think part of the reason for that is that compressors are just a bit more of a mystery to people compared to equalizers. You see, an equalizer just has 2 dimensions. It has an x-axis that says low frequency or low pitch, or high frequency, high pitch, and then it has a y-axis that says make that louder or quieter. Everybody understands
What did he do with his
It's not
compressor
really the question
again?
when to use it. I mean, if something is kind of dull sounding, then you try to brighten it up a little bit. If it's not having enough low end, you
what
try
did
to
the
boost
guy
that.
do with his
That's
what did he
all
use
good.
his compressor
But what
for?
about a compressor? What is the
What am I
threshold,
compressing?
and when do you use it and why? Well, let's take a look. So first things first, when do we use compression?
This is why I did
For
bad in
example,
school.
on drums like this. If you look at the waveform.
Hold on, McGregor. My dumb ass forgot what the other guy said. Alright, what am I using it for again?
do it all the time. And last but not least,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
it's just a subtle.
Oh yeah, hold on, wait. I skipped a step. I skipped a step. Alright, let's get... We can keep the compressor out. We're not gonna use it. I skipped a step. Now, I should not have to look up a how-to for that. Where is that fucking equalizer? Alright, no, I don't want to use yours. I want to use mine. I think it begins with a P. Is it a P? Where you at? Yeah, I really need to make some favorites so I ain't scrolling through all this shit. Alright, here we go. Alright, first you did an equalizer thingy. Alright, get this out the way. And then you curved this corner like this. How do I do that? You curve, no, like this. I got a feeling that's wrong. What is this red shit? Alright, let's get this out of here. Let's get this out of here. Let's remove it. Let's remove it. Let's add it again so we start from the top. Let's add it again so we start from the top. Nope. That goes before the compressor. Okay. You know what? Let's learn how to use the compressor. I was trying to sit and go through and kinds of shit. You get no emails? Oh, I didn't even look. Hold on. Thought you were still on the phone with your shorty. Oh, where you? I messaged you. Nah, I didn't get an email yet. I messaged you on Discord, fam. I don't know what if you got a different Discord or something, but I definitely messaged you on Discord. Equalizer Pro EQ. Three years. Sheesh. How long is this video? 13 minutes? Training. Hey, yeah, train me.
Hey, this is Joe from Personas. I want to show you a new feature in version 6 that, in case you missed it,
6
just might blow your mind and really help you learn how to listen and train yourself to hear specific frequencies. So
EQ?
here is...
No. I don't want training. Like, I just want to know how to use it, buddy. Maybe I'm jumping the gun. Let's forward
This
it.
is Joe from Personas. I want to show you a song I brought into the song page. There. That is a part of the new feature that allows...
Oh, fuck what's new.
So
show me how to use it,
we want
bitch.
to know, let's say on this mix, we want to know what's happening in the mid-range at like 5.
Alright, we're going to this guy. With dynamic EQ. No, that's dynamic. Pro EQ.
Before you go and buy an EQ plugin, it's really worth learning how to use the Studio One Pro EQ before you part with your money, because it may just have everything that you need. Hi folks, I'm Mike and I hope you're well. Let's get started with the basic operations. Pro EQ2 is a 5-band EQ. Let's turn each of them on now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you can see, they're all color coded. Now you can either control these frequency bands with the controls at the bottom here, or you can go to the display at the top and use your mouse to control them. So for example, we could grab this frequency range here, and if we want to boost it, we could move it up here. And if we want to attenuate it or reduce it, we can move it downwards here. Likewise, at the bottom, we could use the gain control to do the same thing. Okay, now if we want to change the actual frequencies that we're changing, we can drag it from left to right like so. We can also adjust that at the bottom with the frequency control here. And finally, we can adjust the Q. Now, as you look at the curve here, you can see that we're not just adjusting one frequency, but we're also affecting the other frequencies around it. And that's what this curve is showing. That area of influence, if you like, can be changed by adjusting the Q. Now we can do that with our mouse by using the scroll wheel on our mouse at the top here. So I'm adjusting that Q here, or we can use the Q control down here and make the same adjustments there. So that's essentially how we adjust our EQ with those 5 bands. Now I just want to point out something specific about the low frequency bands and the high frequency bands, because because with these bands we can actually change the nature of the curve.
Motherfucker, show me how to put this corner down.
Band, at the moment it's set to peaking, which is the same as the other.
You messaged me back yet?
But we can also change this to something called a shelf. Now we can see here that we're actually boosting the frequencies as we move further down here, but at the point where we're adjusting, there's not so much of a boost. So this
still ain't
is a very
sending
different way
email,
of adjusting compared to the way we were adjusting before. Now we can change the kind of the steepness of that slope by changing the shelf options down here. Okay, so there's a much steeper slope here, and if we go to this 24 decibel one, that's the steepest slope. Okay, so low frequency shelves are reasonably common, and I often use high frequency shelves. So if we go to the high frequency node up here, or frequency control, you can see that we can change. It's already on a shelf at the moment. I'll move it back so we can see it a bit more clearly. We can either have it as a regular node, as we had it before with the ones, or we can change it to a shelf. And again, we can change the steepness of the curve for that shelf. It's very common for us to want to either cut the very high frequencies or the very low frequencies from a signal when we're using EQ. So Pro EQ2 has both a low cut and a high cut filter. Now,
everybody does
save
this.
any confusion here, in some other plugins, these will be called high pass.
Be quiet for a second. I wasn't listening because trying to learn, man. Is there a difference? Oh, well, let's wait for the drums to play, right? What did that do? Oh yeah, I see what it does. Why would anybody want to do that? Oh, okay. How do I make it lower? Like this? Oh no. See, but once I start doing this, it goes back up. The fuck? Maybe I should pay attention.
And a low pass filter, okay? These terms are interchangeable, they actually mean the same thing. So a low cut filter is the same as a high pass filter, and a high cut filter is the same as a low pass filter, okay? Just in case you were confused about that, they definitely are the same thing. So here in Pro EQ, on the right hand side, I'm going to turn on the high cut filter. And you can see we've got a little bit of a curve happening there in the display at the top. Let's just adjust the frequency range for this. I'll move it back. So here it's beginning to cut off at around about 2 kilohertz. You can see the numbers here. And then it's tailing all the way off to nothing there at the edge of our frequency range, okay? So this is a nice way of gently removing some very high frequencies.
Sounds like it's just making shit lower.
We can control how gentle or how aggressive that is with this drop down menu here, where we can change the shape of the slope there, okay? So very simple to use and often very effective. Likewise, if we want to do a low cut, if we want to get rid of some of the muddiness,
I don't know what I'm doing. Let's watch this back. Let's watch this back.
All color coded. Now you can either control these frequency bands with the controls at the bottom here, or you can go to the display at the top and use your mouse to control them. So for example, we could grab this frequency range here, and if we want to boost it, we can move it up here, and if we want to attenuate it or reduce it, we can move it downwards here. Likewise, at the bottom, we could use the gain control to do the same thing. Okay, now if we want to change the actual frequencies that we're changing, we can drag it from left to right like like so. We can also adjust that at the bottom with the frequency control here. And finally, we can adjust the Q. Now, as you look at the curve here, you can see that we're not just adjusting one frequency, but we're also affecting the other frequencies around it. And that's what this curve is showing. That area of influence, if you like, can be changed by adjusting the Q. Now, we can do that with our mouse by using the scroll wheel on our mouse at the top here. So I'm adjusting that Q here, or we can use the Q control down here and make the same adjustments there. So that's essentially how we adjust our EQ with those 5 bands. Now, I just want to point out something specific about the low frequency bands and the high frequency bands, because with these bands, we can actually change the nature of the curve. So for example, with this low frequency band, at the moment it's set to peaking, which is the same as the other frequency bands, but we can also change this to something called a shelf. Now we can see here that we're actually boosting the frequencies as we move further down here, but the point where we're adjusting, there's not so much of a boost. So this is a very different way of adjusting compared to the way we were adjusting before. Now we can change the kind of the steepness of that slope by changing the shelf options down here. Okay, so there's a much steeper slope here, and if we go to this 24 decibel one, that's the steepest slope. Okay, so low frequency shelves are reasonably common, and I often use high frequency shelves. So if we go to the high frequency node up here, or frequency control, you can see that we can change. It's already on a shelf at the moment. I'll move it back so we can see it a bit more clearly. We can either have it as a regular node, as we had it before with the other ones, or we can change it to a shelf.
Shitload of gibberish,
we can change the steepness of the curve for that shelf. It's very common for us to want to either cut the very high frequencies or the very low frequencies from a signal when we're using EQ. So Pro EQ2 has both a low cut and a high cut filter. Now, just to save any confusion here, in some other plugins, these will be called a high pass and a low pass filter. Okay, these terms are interchangeable, they actually mean the same thing. So a low cut filter is the same as a high pass filter, and a high cut filter is the same as a low pass filter. Okay, just in case you were confused about that, they definitely are the same thing. So here in Pro EQ, on the right hand side, I'm going to turn on the high cut filter, and you can see we've got a little bit of a curve happening there in the display at the top. Let's just adjust the frequency range for this. I'll move it back. So here it's beginning to cut off at around about 2 kilohertz. You can see the numbers here, and then it's tailing all the way off to nothing there at the edge of our frequency range. Okay, so this is a nice way of gently removing some very high frequencies. We can control how gentle or how aggressive that is with this drop down menu here, where we can change the shape of the slope there. Okay, so very simple to use and often very effective. Likewise, if we want to do a low cut, if we want to get rid of some of the muddiness at the bottom of a signal, we can use our low cut filter. Okay, I've turned it on there, you can see the slope has appeared, and just as we did with the high cut filter, we can change how steep that slope is there by adjusting with this drop down menu here. Now, sometimes what happens when we're making EQ adjustments is we have something called phase shifts which occur. I don't want to go into the details of how and why that occurs and what exactly it is at the moment, but I just want you to be aware of it. It can result in some anomalies in the sound. Things can sound a little unnatural, a little weird. Now, that naturally does happen a lot of time with EQs, and what they've done with this EQ, with the low cut end of things here.
Okay, shut up. I guess. I don't know why I would do that, but that's what that guy did. Let me close this fucking window. I guess. Now what? Compressor and do what with the compressor though? Let's bring this back. What do I do with the compressor now? Why am I compressing it? Okay, we're gonna figure it out. Let's just try shit. Drums. Hip hop? Oh, it's off. What am I doing? Exactly. What does this do? The fuck does this thing do, man? Let's not just twist shit about that. No, we don't got 25 fucking minutes.
Waveform here. You can see that it's incredibly spiky, and that is because the transients, meaning in this case the kick and snare hits, are incredibly pronounced. But everything that's happening in between.
Oh man, so much. I don't think I gotta do all of this shit, do I? What do you do with this shit? Let's close it. Okay. Let's just figure shit out ourselves, man. I don't even... Look at all this shit, man. He said... Saturation. Animation. Get this shit out of here. Let's try to... I got a feeling I'm gonna ruin shit. So we gotta learn, man. We gotta fucking learn. Fuck it. Man, I wasted a lot of time already, man. I could have unlearned mad shit. This motherfucker ain't even sending an email. Wasting my damn time, bro. It's just saying... Bro, send an email. Sent. Sent. What the fuck is this sent? Did you just... Sent. Brother, I'm gonna show you a screenshot of the chat. I think that's the only way. I'm trying to learn to mix so I can get this shit done. Roots, I ain't gonna lie, homie, you killed the whole vibe. You fucked up the whole vibe, homie. I've been on here for what? I'm trying to watch a video, and then I'm trying to help you out, and you ain't even sending a fucking email, bro. Stop doing what I'm doing to help, like... And then now I can't even focus on this shit. I keep stopping to try to send you fucking stems. Then you're messaging me, am I joking? No, I'm not joking. I'm trying to learn this shit over here, and you ain't emailing me, motherfucker. Here we go. Now I got the email. Reply. Copy. Thank you. Here we go. Now we can get this shit done. Here we go. Alright, boom, boom. Now we can send these shits, baby. Now we're talking. Alright. Calm down, I got you. Drive. Boom, 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 boom. Holy shit, I gotta do one at a time? Motherfucker. really help if they let me select more than one at a time, you fucking bitches. I really can't select more than one at a time, huh? It was 11 files. No wonder I couldn't find you in my emails, because I was writing Roots and this fucking name is Nick. Motherfucker. I love you. Alright, now they're sent. I didn't learn shit. I didn't learn shit today. Oops. I ain't learned not a goddamn thing today.